Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, welcome to another series of the Tech 101, another part of the Tech 101 series. Welcome once again. Welcome to the TechPass campus program. Okay, so I'm Progress Nali and I'm your community manager. And just as you know, I'll be anchoring you for this session as well. Okay, so yesterday we dived into the world of data analytics. And mind you, I hope we know what the Tech 101 series is about. It's it's basically about you understanding what each stack is about and how to go about it to gain clarity on everything you need to know about that stack. Do you understand? Okay, so we've gone through all of that. So today we'll be going straight to product design. What is it about product design that you need to know? What are the like every single thing you need to know before diving into product design? What makes you fit enough to do product design? Every single thing that you need to know about product design, you'll be getting it here today. And fortunately, we have one of the best. Just so you know, TechPass has put together one of every single person we bring to you here is like their pros. So whenever we have any tutor here on this space, you just know that we are bringing to you the best of the best. Okay, so here we are going to be having the product design tutor. Why can't you hear? Okay, so I'm sorry for that break. So moving forward, we'll be having our product design tutor for this session, and she is no other person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, please. Okay, so we'll be having Miss Goodness Arowesegbe for the product design introductory class. So we'll be having Miss Good News now.
Evening. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you,
Mhm.
Miss Good News. Please go on.
Okay, good evening. How does it work? Should I share my screen or something?
Yes, please just present. Go on. Oh, shit.
All right. Okay, so today is basically introduction to UI UX design, and as students interested in learning UI UX design, I believe that you guys should, have a reason why you opted to learn UI UX design. So you should have at least some background knowledge of what UI UX design is all about. So if you can type it in comments in maybe just a few words or one sentence, what you guys understand by UI UX design, because I want to make it as interactive as possible. Hello.
Okay, Miss Goodness, I think you should go on. They'll drop everything they need to drop in the comment section. Thank you, ma.
Okay. Right. So just a second. Let me present my screen. Can everybody see my screen? Can everyone see my screen? Hello. I don't know. I just like when the class is interactive. So I need a reaction, a comment, or something just to know that you guys can hear me. Hello. Okay, thank you, Victory Friday. Thank you, thank you, thank you for dropping the comments. So let's go on. So this slide is all about user experience versus user interface, and I'm going to break it down to what product design is all about, and hopefully by the end of the day you can have an idea of what all this is all about. So user experience design versus user interface designer. So in terms of research, as product designers, of course we do research to know, what the user is experiencing or what the user is facing and how we can make their process better. For example, if logging in into an app is taking more time than usual, this is what the user research is going to do for you. Just to give you insights on how to make, for example, login process better for users. So the UX designer, who is the user experience designer, they conduct user research to understand users' problems and needs, while the user interface designer will now focus on that research conducted by the user experience designer, and then they design appealing interface based on the research. So another thing user experience designers do is user interviews. So user experience designers do user interviews. I'm sure had experience with filling a survey or something, maybe Google Forms or Google Docs or something like that, where you fill out the survey. Maybe somebody is trying to collect some information about a product or something like that. So this is also part of product design in a way that the user experience designer conducts interviews to gather insights on users' behavior and pain points. What are these users' behaviors? What are these users' pain points? Have you ever used the bank app that's okay, you wanted to send money and I don't know, maybe the UI was just not working, or the money was not able to send, or you sent the money and the person did not receive it. This can count as user pain points. So this is what we mean by pain points. Okay. Thank you for confirming that you can see my screen. Thank you. So this is what we mean by users pain points. And that's where the product designer comes in. Okay, how do we solve this user pain point? And one thing you should have at the back of your mind as product designers is you're not designing for yourself. So it doesn't matter if your app is looking so fine, but the user cannot easily use your application. You have to think of ways of how to make your application accessible that even my grandma can use it, that kind of way. I don't have to start explaining that, oh, go here, do this, do this one, so that's just what user experience and user interface design is all about, making things accessible and productive for people. So let's move to user journey. What is user journey? So user journey is basically the step by step process a user takes on your application. So for example, on YouTube, I'm a user, I want to know how to cook jollof rice, but I don't know how to go about it. So what do? I go on YouTube and I search how to cook jollof rice, for example, and there will be a couple of videos that will pop up, of course. So what is that user journey? That user journey is me logging in, for example, logging in into YouTube. That's if I have an account. If I don't have, I'll create an account. Then my login process, then me typing. These are things that we actually do day to day, but we might not really take notes of it, or we might not even notice that, oh, it's actually somebody that designed this to make things easy for me, you know. And then I type in my search query, okay, how to make jollof rice, and then a couple of videos come up, and then I click on the one that I see that, oh, this one has 1.5 million views. Okay, let me click on this one. So what is all that process? Me logging in, me searching, me clicking on the video, me watching the video. That is my journey on that app. So that's basically user journey. So what do the UX designer do? They map out that user journey. Okay, this is what we are trying to do in our app, and this is the journey involved that this user is going to take. And what does the user interface designer now do? They now design the product in a way to match that user journey and to make it seamless for the user. Imagine I'm looking for search bar on YouTube and I cannot find where to search. I'm just saying, welcome to YouTube, welcome to YouTube. There is no search bar, there is no button, there is nothing. How do I use the platform to, search for how to cook jollof rice? So I'm trying to make it as practical and as applicable as possible. So that's just what product design is all about. So let's go to the next thing. This is empathy maps. So user experience designers, they create empathy maps. So what is empathy maps? Empathy maps is just like, oh, how does this user feel when they are using this application? For example, when I want to log in, network was not good, or it was loading very slow, so I'm not happy about the logging in process. So this empathy map just captures a user's feelings at each and every time of the user journey. And user interface designer, they now use the insights from these empathy maps to design visually engaging interfaces. So, for example, I want to log in, network was slow. I search for jollof rice. I'm seeing fried rice. Why am I seeing fried rice? Why am I not seeing jollof rice? Okay, I'm not happy about this. So this just maps out the user's feelings or on how they feel about the user journey when using your platform. Okay, let's go to user flow. User flow is basically like what's it called? A graphical representation from start to finish. Like, okay, start login. From login, click on search bar, then search how many results comes out. Let's say okay, 1,000 results. Okay, click on the first video. So this is just like a map representation. It's like a chart. Okay, let's say chart, not like map. Like a chart representation of what the user is trying to achieve. So user interface is now like the interface design. Like when you log on to YouTube, for example, you're seeing the YouTube logo, you're seeing the search bar, you are seeing different kind of buttons, you are seeing okay recommended videos for you. So that is the user interface. Everything that makes up that, everything you're seeing on the screen is the user interface. Then usability testing. After designing all this, of course, then you have to figure out a way of how do we make this work for everybody. That's where usability testing comes in. So you're going to test your product from start to finish, from login to whatever the user is going to do on that platform, and see how everything works together to make the experience smooth and seamless for the user. So, what is the goal? The goal of user research, user experience designer is to enhance user experience and to solve problems. Like that's just the general goal, just to make research on how to enhance user experience and to solve their problems. Why the user interface designer now comes in is now to use that research to now create very visually appealing interfaces and friendly for users to use. So, yeah, that's basically what I have for today. Thank you so much. I think they should cover like the introduction to the class. Thank you so much. And if you have any question, you can drop it in the comments. Thank you. Hi, Providence. Okay, you are asking for basic materials to use in learning product design. So, the most basic, like the general that I think almost everybody use is Figma. So Figma is a tool like this file, for example. This is Figma, and I can show you the Figma interface because this is where we are going to get all our designs done. So this is what the interface of Figma looks like. So I think, yeah, that answers your question. Is there any other questions? I can address your questions. So what I want you guys to do for me is to go on Figma website and try and log in. I don't know if you have your systems here. I can show you how to go on the website. Should I do that? Okay, key principles you should consider when designing a user-friendly product. Well, these are all the things we are going to talk about. I don't want to like go into details. This is like an introductory class. Key principles, it ranges from colors to text to visual hierarchy, you know. So I don't want to bore you with all that. Don't worry, we are going to cover all this as class progresses. Let me quickly show you guys how to get Figma on your system. I want to know how many people have their system with them, so you guys can follow along, so you can familiarize yourself with the tool, so that when we start working, it can make things easier for everybody. So do you have your system, guys? Can I have like yes, yes, no, no, yes in the comments? Thank you.
Okay, hello, Miss Goodness. Thank you for that wonderful session. I think we have some questions here in the comment section. Please, if you have any questions for Miss Goodness, kindly drop it in the comment section and she would respond to them as quick as possible. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much. I've answered some questions, and I think I've answered some questions, but I'm seeing another new question now from Profidence. Can I use Figma on a smartphone? Oh, you can't actually. You can't use Figma on your smartphone. You need your laptop. You need a laptop for it. So, yeah, or even if you have a tablet, you can still manage. But phone, I don't think a phone can work.
Please, if you have any questions for Miss Goodness, kindly drop it in the comment section, please. Okay, so would be running through from we started yesterday, so would be on till Friday. So another stack would be introduced to us tomorrow, and I hope we. Okay, so we'll still continue till Friday. We still have cyber security, we still have digital marketing, we still have web dev. So you still have a whole lot of things to dive into. So I hope we took note of everything Miss Goodness had to say because I know she shared a whole lot. And if you still have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. We still have a little more time. So please kindly drop it in the comment section so she can respond to it as soon as possible. Okay, so I can see that we don't have any questions. So let's remember this continues tomorrow. And just in case you didn't get my name earlier, I'm Progress and I'm your community manager. So thank you so much for joining this session. Thank you so much for making it so interactive. I can see that we had a very interactive session here. So thank you so much for making this as interactive as possible. So we'll continue same time, same venue tomorrow. Thank you so much.